Ladies and gents, welcome back. Elon Musk can't keep himself out of the trending tab or out of the news. Here he is on Twitter saying, "Seize the memes of production." Now, Elon Musk, if you don't know who he is, one of the richest men in the world, owner of Starlink, owner of Tesla, the Boring Company, SpaceX. He takes to Twitter the other day to say free speech is essential to functioning democracy. Do you believe that Twitter rigorously adheres to this principle? And immediately, a bunch of people, probably the NPC class, got in there with the 29%. But the overwhelming majority of people do not agree that Twitter rigorously adheres to the principle of free speech, which is essential to a functioning democracy, as we have seen in recent times. And well, where would people get this idea? Well, here's a story here from the New York Daily Times saying Twitter aggressively repressed the Hunter Biden corruption story. Now it has apparently decided against enforcing its distribution of hacked materials policy as private information about Give, Send, Go donors spread on the platform, even though both situations allegedly violate the same rule. Twitter erroneously claimed that the New York Post's reporting on the Hunter Biden's corrupt business dealings in 2020 was based on hacked information. The social media giant went to great lengths to suppress the story. Big tech censorship may actually have helped swing the 2020 presidential election in favor of Hunter Biden's daddy, Joe, per a Media Research Center survey. Now, however, individuals and media outlets are tweeting reportedly hacked private information from Give, Send, Go donors to the Canadian Freedom Convoy and Adopt a Trucker campaigns. Twitter seems remarkably hands-off in this situation, Fox News reported. Now, Elon went on to say, given that Twitter serves as a de facto public town square, failing to adhere to free speech principles fundamentally undermines democracy. What should be done? And a lot of people got into the comments here and voiced their opinion, saying, Elon, you may be our hope to fixing this. Elon Musk in recent times has voiced his opinion when it came to Ukraine, saying Starlink, he brought in Starlink there. And when people said for him to shut down certain people's speech, he said, no, sorry to be a free speech absolutist, but I'm going to leave the internet open to all. But definitely showing his support for any chance that people in the Ukraine would have their internet access taken away. He allowed for that to keep on running, up and running. I happen to agree with him myself, a bit of a free speech absolutist. The best way to get rid of bad ideas is sunshine and let those ideas be seen. But he gets on there to say, is a new platform needed? And a lot of people are arguing back and forth saying, Elon, you have the ability with your assets possibly to buy Twitter. And a lot of people are calling on him to buy Twitter, not to create a new platform altogether. Now, other platforms have been attempted. There are other platforms that are available. There's quite a few that people go to. There's, several. So I don't have to name them. People say, well, why are you choosing this one over that one? I mostly use Twitter, to be completely honest with you. I find a lot of these other platforms, as good as they are and practicing of free speech, you find because Twitter is the big major player, the other platforms tend to be people who get kicked off of Twitter or who are fed up with the political leanings of Twitter, which creates almost a Twitter effect in its right, in the fact that people end up in an echo chamber of people who only agree with each other. So if a lot of people are arguing, and this would be my argument as well, is if Elon Musk was to put himself into the ring and use his influence and power to fix this situation, he could, with other people or even single-handedly, do his best to purchase Twitter and take control of the reins here. That would probably be the best bet. If he was to make a new platform, it would just, in my opinion, be just like all the other platforms that are out there that are alternatives to Twitter. You wouldn't have the main, just everybody moving over. I just honestly don't think that would happen. It's much easier for people to be on the platform that they're already on. And if ownership changes and the rules change to the point of allowing for free speech, that would be great. And we would love to see that on Twitter. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next one. Keep on trucking.